I look a mess because I've just been in the cardboard skip because look! It's like as big as the door. Yay! I can make Libby a new bow holder. Yes!
So guys, what I'm doing here is just cutting off the edge pieces of the box to make it into two flat pieces of cardboard. So I just lent this on top of my buggy to make it more higher for myself, and like I said, I'm just cutting off the edges, cleaning it up a bit so that I actually had the front bit of the box as one bit of cardboard and the back bit as another bit. It's kind of hard to film because Libby was in the front room talking to me as well, but I just wanted to neaten it up and kind of get rid of the excess bits that I wasn't going to use and pop them in the recycling. When I opened the box, I actually found another piece inside the box and a few little pieces that I kept for later on in case I needed them. But as you can see, I'm just trimming off all the flaps and just getting it so that I've got two generally big pieces of cardboard.
Hi guys, so I'm starting on doing little bits for Liberty's new bow holder, and what I've decided on doing is I'm going to do kites, and the tails are going to be where the bows clip on. So I've done myself a few templates of different size kites. I've got this one, this one, this one, and then I've got a load of little ones like this. I've also done some bows because I don't know whether I'm going to put like buttons at the end of the kites where the string attaches, or if I'm going to use some of these little bow templates out of some of the card. And then I've also got some templates like this that go this way, if you can see it, so it goes like that way, that way, if that's any help, like that. So I can do, like, if I want to do 4 different designs on one thing. So I'm just going through some books that I got, which is, these are from Poundland. I think these two are from Pound World, but these ones from Poundland. And I picked up this sheet and Brights, and I've got another one of those. And then I've also gone online and just looked backgrounds, and I've got some other ones. So I've got flowers and I've got lollies. I'm not necessarily going to use these all on the kites, but it's just giving me different ideas. Raspberries, more lollies. I just wanted stuff that was kind of bright and stood out. Sweets, hearts, fruit. These are coloured cornflakes. More sweets. It's the same one again. Just some lollies and pizzas and stuff. Like galaxy stuff. Rainbows. Fruit. Because I'm going to have lots of different size kites, I just wanted a lot of different kind of designs on the kites. So like I said, I just went on Google, searched backgrounds, and got some of these. Different designs. I may use these, I may not. I've got the cardboard waiting because I found it in the cardboard skip the other day. I'm just waiting for some wallpaper. I've got to go and get some wallpaper because I want some, it's like a very pale, like clouds. I want like clouds behind the kites. So I've ordered myself a roll of the blue sky with clouds wallpaper. So I found it very, very cheap on eBay. So I've got that coming, and that's going to go over the whole baseboard. But I'm going to possibly sit here and do the kites today. So they've got lots of different designs on them. And I'm probably going to stick them to the hard base card. Just to give them a bit more kind of stiffness to them. So there's just like lots and lots of little treats. Lots of stars and jelly mixes. So I'm just going to go through and pick out some card I like. Some paper I like. And I'm going to sit here and trace around. I'm going to pick up those two because I think they really do shine out. I'm going to sit here and make, like, draw on them the kites and cut them all out. And then this is a spare bit of cardboard I've got. Just checking where she is. And as you can see, I'm just going to glue it to this to make them a bit more rigid on the top. So I will cut like use these templates to cut them out of the paper, or stick them to the card and not actually cut these out of card. Because my plan is, we've got a back piece like this in the kitchen, and I'm going to stick a front piece to it. Now the front piece is going to have the kites kind of stuck on it. So if I kind of show you with this, so this would be the backboard, and if we imagine this is going to be the front board, they're going to be stuck together like that to make it stronger. And then I'm going to be sticking them a bit like that. So this whole backboard here will be covered in the cloud print paper, and all of this bit will be covered in the cloud print paper, and then the kites will be stuck. I'm gonna have to do it like this big, so yeah, basically how big the top is, I'm gonna put the kites like this onto the cloud paper, and I'm gonna have like big ones, small ones, and then I'm gonna have the strings coming down onto the second front piece, which will have the other cloud paper on. So if you look between, like if you look behind the strings of the kites, you'll see the clouds, but the strings are what the bows are going to be put on. But yeah, I'm just going to glue the templates onto these once I've decided all the paper and made all the templates. I'm just going to stick on here and then cut it out just to make it a bit more rigid, ready to stick on. So that's all I'm doing at the moment, guys. Just roll it on the back. All my templates, just going to cut them all out. I haven't got any really big heights, I need to find some space work for that. But I'm just going to cut my templates out and see what I've got. So guys, I've cut out all the kites and I've just stuck them on. I was going to stick them onto a thick piece of card, but I've stuck them onto this. It's off of a sketch pad, but I've just stuck it on there, so you can now see the designs I've got on there. Not all of them are going to have strings coming down from them, but I wanted a big selection. It's probably going to be like these bigger ones that the strings are going to be coming off of. I do want to do a couple of big ones because it's quite a large area to fill. But you can see there's nice selection of bright colours and different designs and stuff. So yeah, this is the mess of me cutting it all out. But I still want to do some more this size. As you can see, it's like half an A4, so I need to get some A4 designs up because they will just about fit on the squares of paper. Obviously on this, like these, it would just about fit in it, so I've got to make sure I find a nice design I like, so I'm going to do that in a bit. And I've still got all of these to make some more little ones, because I think just to fill up holes there's going to be a lot of these little ones just to kind of fill up gaps and stuff. That's as far as I've got today, guys. So what I'm doing here, guys, is I'm just taping the two big pieces of cardboard together just to make it a bit more sturdy. It was quite hard to film because I had to do this out in the hallway, as my kitchen was a bit piled and I didn't really have enough room. But as you can see, I'm just sticking the two bits of cardboard together sorry guys, just to give it a bit more strength and yeah, just make it a bit more stronger, to be honest with you. You can do it with just one piece of cardboard, but I just decided to stick mine together and just make it a bit stronger. But yeah, this is just the base of it. Sorry about all the filming, like I say, it was out in the hallway. I had to kind of lean the camera or the phone against different bits, and I was trying to move the camera so you could see what I was doing. So now I've just got the roll of wallpaper that I ordered, which had the clouds on it, and I was going to use the hot glue gun. I started to use the hot glue gun just to glue the wallpaper to it, but it started leaving big lumps and they were really sharp and they pushed through the paper. So after I'd done the first bit, I actually used a glue stick to just glue the rest of it down like a Pritt stick. But yeah, I'm just lining it up. The actual cardboard was bigger than the roll, so I had to stick one lot down and then put another bit on to the extra bit, and then I folded that around the back, which you'll see in a minute. But yeah, that's what I did, guys. Guys, not perfect, there's air bubbles and stuff in it because I started using hot glue and then had to use Pritt stick because it's going. But this is one half of Libby's thing. I've now got to do that side and then I'll cut off the excess. So I'll try and film what I can. Right. I'm just going for the door. Not sure how I'm going to do this, guys, but there we go. Nearly bits of stuff. Try and move this into place. Hope I can hide this. Bit move the tails of the kites. The tape was over. I'm just going to tape down the middle of it, guys. I'm using thin tape. I just want to literally make sure these two join. Not perfect, guys. Just need Guys, this is how far I've got with Libby's new bow holder. I took the old one down and all the bows are in this big box, this box, and obviously the new ones are still on the desk. And I know it's a bit crumply there. I started using hot glue up here, but you can see it left like big lines and big holes, which I didn't like. This was done with Pritt Stick and the bottom was done with Pritt Stick. There's a few little air bubbles, but that's fine. I don't really mind that. I'm going to do the decoration up here so they sit above the top bit here. So I'm going to probably sit at the desk and do some more kites and do the things so I can stick it across there so the kites kind of hide this bit as well. But that's how far I've got, guys. So guys, this is Libby's final bow holder done. As you can see at the top, you've got the big kites like that one there with the ribbon coming down, and there's a few smaller ones there with some just bits coming down I've drawn on, and there's a few smaller ones at the top, just like it's like a sea of kites, and you can see the different designs. And as you come down on the ribbons, you can see that there is buttons and decorations, and I've not done them all in a straight line. I've done them roughly around the same area, but I didn't want them all in a straight line. I wanted them to be a bit higgledy-piggledy, and I've realised after I've glued this one down that this is a bit too far that way, but they're going to be hidden with the bows anyway. And then at the bottom there's all these silver bows, and then the one in the middle has got this pink bow. But yeah, that is Libby's final bow holder that I've made. The pictures up there was either paper that I bought in Poundland, or I went online and printed out some different designs. Templates I made myself. The whole backing of this is a cardboard box that I found in the recycling bin that I've just cut down. I have stuck 2 bits together to make it thicker, but I've still got one more bit left. So if I do need to make another bit, I can always add it there, or I can do another one and put it on this wall. But yeah, I've done that. The ribbon, the cloud one, and this one I did buy, and the blue one I did buy, but the heart ones which are there, the homemade, and that I had in my craft box. The buttons I did buy, but some of them I already had in my craft box as well. These bows I did buy, but I already had some in my craft box as well. So yeah, that is her finished bow holder, guys. I will pop all the videos together so you can see how I made it bit by bit. It's not the best kind of DIY, but it looks a lot better than what it was, and it will probably hold more bows, hopefully. But if I do need to do another one, I've always got this store to cover. So yeah, that is her bow holder, guys. They didn't all fit on, look. There's some that are going over the hanging bit, and then I've had to put her L back up for her really big monsters. So she's got all of that and all of that.